What's
up,
good, bro?
Nothing, bro. Chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I haven't talked to you like legit one-on-one in a minute.
Oh,
bro.
I know, bro. This is like since it's been like 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Actually, just sit down.
Sit down.
Yeah,
it was the Chipotle video.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah, dude. And then before that was like when we first reconnected. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, it's been a minute.
We gotta do this more often.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude. So I was just gonna say, like, just to get started, like, of course, like this session is just to of course, for us to know each other even more, and get more deeper into each other's lives, but also so people can see like who we are and things like that. So, just to dive in, like I remember loving your Infinity back in the day.
Oh damn, we're going straight to cars. Okay.
So, why not?
Yeah,
That's the first thing that popped in my head.
No,
like,
hey, let's make it happen.
You know what I'm saying? So like, so when you got the Infinity, right? What made you make the decision to trade it in and get a different car?
The Infinity. Unfortunately, it was completely my fault. I didn't take good care of it. At the end, I babied that car when I first got it. I babied it. Like I super babied it. But unfortunately, I didn't do. I did my research when I first bought it. I knew it was gonna, because it was such an older model. I knew it was gonna have problems with it. But
it was G35, right?
Yeah, it was an 04 G35.
04?
Yeah, 04 G35.
Damn.
And man, I was so excited to get that car, man. The interest was stupid high on it. It was like 20-something% on interest.
Really?
Yes. So technically, on paper, I paid double for that car. So it only, Craigslist, like 10 grand, 14 grand at most fixed up. I ended up paying like 20-something grand for it.
Really?
Just on interest alone. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so long story short on that, why I give it up is just it was falling apart. My windows didn't go down. It was making some sort of crank noise, which I knew I could fix. You know, I like to dabble and all that.
Yeah. Oh, I remember it was shutting down too.
Yeah.
Like, randomly.
Yeah. So that I knew what the problem was. It was engine work that I needed and electrical work that I needed. But at the end of the day, I had a girlfriend at the time, and I didn't want to put money into the car anymore. And I felt because my girlfriend at the time had a baby, I wanted to make that upgrade to a sporty. So she likes sporty and I like comfortable too. And so now I gave the BMW up to the dealer, got that traded in, whatever, and then that's how I ended up with the BMW. And
so you get the Infinity up to the dealer.
Yeah, so
the
dealer got the Infinity, and I ended up getting the BMW that I have now, which is 2015. But yeah, at the time it felt like it was a nice family car, comfortable. My girlfriend at the time really liked it too. I fell in love with it. The looks alone just got me. You know what I mean?
It looks like a shark, dude.
Yeah,
it's like badass.
And it was already lowered straight from BMWs, all the coilovers and everything. So I was happy with it, and it was in my price range. So I was like, you know what? I like more luxury, anything. So sport luxury. So
I like luxury too. Remember my Lexus, right?
Oh man, So I remember that Lexus, man.
Dude, this dude fixed that car so many times.
Man, this guy right here. What ended up? So tell me, from the time I fixed it, okay, since it's still fucking shitty. What happened with it? What'd you do with it? What made you give it up? Or
so actually, funny story. I parked in a bad spot, and I didn't renew my tags. It got towed, and they wanted $175 for it. And I was like, what if I sell it to you? How much will you give me? They're like $175, and I was like, oh, like literally, that's how it happened.
Wow,
dude. Because
why didn't you call me? You could have flipped that car for at least $1,000.
Why didn't I call you? When did it happen?
Guarantee you 100, like a grand cash.
Yeah. No. It was $350. That's what it was. But either way, like I was over it, dude, because it wasn't working. I couldn't afford gas for it. Real talk, like. Oh, you remember the job we were working, dude?
Yeah, like, damn, this was back in FW1 days, huh?
Yeah.
That was
so,
horrible.
Like, I was like,
horrible.
If I keep this car, it's actually more taxing than if I like longboarded bikes, caught the bus.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I agree. That car was.
It was
I honestly have no words for that car.
But honestly, like when it was cool before I got in the accident, like it was actually a pretty dope car. It was actually a pretty dope car because it had the little center console. It was a '92 too, so it was like for its time, it was a dope car.
Didn't you put a new engine in there too?
Yeah, Toyota Camry.
So you had a Lexus with a Toyota. I mean, same company technically.
Like yeah. Tell me what your first thought was, bro.
Oh, I love telling this story.
When you met me, bro.
I love telling this story because I truly hated your guts. I really did hate your guts, bro. I promise. I'm not gonna say it to God, but I really did hate your guts because I've never met someone who was so damn happy. Okay, at 4 in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
For no reason, and you're pitching our office like it's like you're out there already trying to make that $100. I'm like, bro, he's not. You're just practicing. Chill out.
I'm not gonna lie, it was an illustrator, 100% commission, no hourly, and 16-hour shifts.
Yeah,
like you wouldn't do it, but that's how dedicated I was.
Yeah, I needed money.
In pursuit of the wife.
Same thing here. I wanted to impress my girl at the time too. Exactly. We were going 4 years. I was like, I gotta do something big. 4-year anniversary. Yep. I was like, But that was my first inspiration. I didn't even talk to you.
Yeah, I know.
I literally just hated you.
I remember trying to talk to you, bro, and it was like
I just hated you because
it was like,
you were
hey,
so
what's
happy.
up? So
the funny thing is, David introduced me to you because we were pitching. David was telling me like, yo, this is what you gotta do. This is how you gotta be. Like he was pointing you out, like, yo, you gotta be as hype as him. I'm like, why the fuck do I gotta be hype as him? Like I instantly got so aggressive. I'm like, yo, why the fuck do I gotta be as hype as him? That makes no sense. Which pissed me off. Like I don't know. I hated that you were so happy, and I low-key think that I was mad at myself because I was like, I can't get that happy. Fuck.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but my first impression of you was like, you were cool, don't get me wrong, but I just hated your attitude.
Yeah.
Which now it's
that's how we live.
Yeah, like now I love your attitude. That's literally why I love hanging out with you all the damn time.
Word.
It's because you're never angry.
Yeah, raspberry lemonade.
Oh yeah,
in the cup. Cheers.
Shit, you need to step your game up.
But yeah, just to move it along, like how we met based on your first impression.
So my perspective,
because we were kind of slammed together. On
yeah. So my perspective of how we met. I'm always talking about mine. I want to hear yours.
Yeah.
So since to wrap it up, my perspective was. I wasn't doing my attitude wasn't that great when it came to selling, and David didn't like that because I'm more of I get annoyed real fast. Well, I used to get annoyed real fast. Nowadays, I have patience for days, but I used to get really, really annoyed. Like super fast. Like if I didn't make a sale, I'm like, all right, screw this day. I'm gonna go home. I don't care if I don't make any money.
Yeah, you
know what I mean? And David hated that about me.
Yeah.
He would always push me. Like he would, yo, you need to work. Yo, you need to hustle. Yo, you need to have that.
D.
Yes, David. Yes, homies till this day. But he told me I was talking to Yoma.
Shout out to Yoma.
Yeah, I know Yoma.
Twin. Shout out to Yoma.
First of all, how you doing? I'm just gonna go. Hey Yoma. Snapchat me.
So continue.
DM me.
Continue. We're wrapping this up. Wrapping it up.
For real though, yo. Yeah. So David thought it would be a good idea for me to learn from you, and I was so mad because I'm like, you're really gonna put me with the guy I hate the most. He's like,
and I wasn't even like a top producer. I was like average.
Which is funny because he's like, you're not. You're not gonna learn sales from him. You're gonna learn attitude. I'm like, fuck, whatever. And it was this day when it was raining. You remember? It was pouring. Bro. It was pouring rain.
It was like flash flood.
Yes,
like
it was
3 inches.
Yeah. So
flash flood.
So
we had holes in our shoes.
Oh yeah. So we went. Okay. Fast forward to that day that I have to be on your team. Okay. David tells me like, yo, make sure you're learning from him. Look at how he talks to people because he's very, very relatable, and that's what you need to be. You need to be more relatable because you have too many walls though. I'm like, okay, whatever. Whatever. We go out to the field, okay? Instantly, I'm already annoyed in the car. as soon as I know I have to work with you, I'm like, God damn. And you're over here like I remember you being in the car like that, singing or something in the car. That's what I remember. I'm like,
I remember, dude.
This annoying ass motherfucker. I swear to God, scrawny as fuck, tall as shit. Yeah. And this is before he had his afro, so he was just round. He looked like a round ball for no reason.
Yep.
I was so mad. And we worked together.
Yeah.
And then when I remember I fell.
Yep.
So I went to go pitch this person. I go back to our turn and burn, and I ate shit.
Yep.
I completely just in a puddle.
And I was dying.
And he started laughing at me.
Dying.
He was laughing. I'm like, you mother. But at that moment, I realized I was like, you know what? Like, this is shitty. I can't. Like, what am I gonna do? Fuck it. So I started laughing, and then we cracked jokes back and forth. I ended up making the sale. I upsold it to 100, and then that was my first ever 100 with you. Because I remember,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was my very, very first ever upselling anybody to 100. Just because I was like, we were cracking jokes. I'm like, this guy's not too bad. And you gave me some advice about like, just who cares? So you fell in water or some shit like that. And I was like, yeah. And then I got so happy. The person came back to the table because I was all drenched. She's like, oh no, you're fine. And I was like, you know what? I'd be better if you buy this. Trying to play it how you do. And I was like, yo, that got me my first 100. Like.
Dope.
Your attitude
That's
does
crazy.
Work.
I actually didn't even know that.
Yeah, your attitude does work. And I was like, I go back to the office. And I was like, you know what? He's not that bad. He's not that bad. And
that's how he started liking you.
And that's how I started liking you. And then the thing that I love about you is like, I'm hard on people. I can joke around, and I'm very I'm an asshole, but I like that you can keep it going. Like you're very to the punchline.
Always.
Yeah, you don't get butthurt. And I like that. And I was like, you know what? This guy's not too bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so for me, like in that situation, real quick, this is how it went. I didn't really I didn't know anyone that was in FW, really. I didn't have a close relationship, but I was the only person because he was my roommate, right? I felt like I'm just going with another person, like cool. Like my mentality was so like basic. It was just like cool, gotta work, gotta hustle today. You know what I'm saying? It's raining. Cool. How we gonna make sales in this rain? We just gotta figure it out. And when I saw you fall, that was the illest thing. And I was like, and the thing is, you started talking shit to me after you failed. Yeah. So that's.
I was so defensive, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
so for me, I was like, okay, if he could talk shit, I could talk shit too. Run it. So then it went to the point of where it was like, okay, like. There was nothing but laughs after that point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was cool in my eyes until and then it was like, yo, that's the homie after that point. So after that happened, of course, we go on separate ways. I move on to whatever I'm doing with Verizon. He's I actually forgot how long you stayed with him after, but I think I left before you.
No, I think I left before you.
Yeah. Either way, we separated.
Yeah. I went to Amazon, he went to...
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I haven't hollered at him in years.
Yeah.
And then something tragic just went down.
Yeah.
I didn't know he even still had my number. The funny thing about it is, I got Chipotle with the wifey, we're gonna eat dinner, and as soon as I roll in my house, I see this dude's posting a picture.
It was random. It was so random. It was so random.
It was the illest picture because I never talked to him. And so when I saw his picture
in his phone, he still has me as Juan for Redline exec.
Juan Redline.
Redline.
Yep.
That's.
And it's crazy. So this is the picture.
Is it me when you?
It's you when I was
at Verizon. You were at the mall. Was it that picture?
You gotta call me right now. He calls me. Tragic situation happens. He's like, I didn't know who else to call, and this is literally what I saw. Close enough? Oh yeah. Gordo. Shout out to Gordo Films. With the Z. That's with the Z. Boom. So he calls me and I see this. I haven't seen this dude in 2 years. Real talk. And I'm like, I have to pick up. Anyway, he tells me a tragic situation happens. I'm like, yo, I can't relate, but I just want to. I can't relate. That's literally what I said.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yo, I've never been through that.
I appreciate it because he said that because he's not giving me no false.
No bullshit.
Yeah, he's not bullshitting. He's like, yo, I don't know what you're going through, but here is my advice that I can give you.
Yeah.
And
it was right after I watched. Shout out to Will Smith. I just watched the Will Smith video of dang, what was it? It was the responsibility versus fault. Like, it's not your fault that this tragic situation happened, but it's your responsibility to stay positive and actually keep moving forward.
And when I
watched it that morning, and it's crazy that happened.
When you told me that, I was like, fuck, like, shit, you're right.
Yeah. So then, to wrap that up, I told him, I said, come up with 3 things you want to do in life, and focus on yourself. It was, of course, breaking up the relationship, things like that. So I was like, yo, focus on yourself, invest in yourself. What are 3 things you want to do? List them, holla at me. And then he sent me a Snapchat and he was like, yo, this. And I said, run it. Let's do it. He said, I want to do a vlog. Let's do a YouTube video. And here we are.
At first it was going to be mostly like a vlog for me or whatever. He's just going to help me. But like, who better else to start a brand? Not only a brand, but something that's going to be beyond that and help other people than with the guy that helped me. And the dude I really truly appreciate. So I was like, you know what, I need you in this. Either I don't do it all, or we both do it. Like, there's no other option for me.
No, but real talk, it was deep for me. It was reassuring because at that point when I had the phone call with him, I was actually in a place to where I wasn't fully like, dang, like I don't know if the route I'm taking in life is the right route. And then he was just like, yo, like, I didn't know who else to call but you. And I was like, snap, cool. You know, and that just snapped me out of whatever depression, whatever the thing trying to do with me. Yeah. And then next thing you know, like, we're here, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a series. Yeah. Because I actually really like this.
Just chopping it.
Yeah, like we don't get to do this because we're always busy. Work. We're both busy. He has a baby and another one coming on the way, so it's like I really don't know if this is gonna be a series, but expect more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean.
So one thing I told him, and one thing that like he was like, I want to do a YouTube vlog. So I was like, yo, I don't care what you want to do, just as long as you're passionate about it. So run it, and that's one of my number one things. Run it.
Yeah.
So.
And I really agree with him and believe 100% in making that decision of running it.
Yeah, that's why we came up with the slogan, in whatever you do, run it.